Hi traders, this is a video from Admiral Markets. My name is Chris, and today's focus is on building a daily routine. First of all, though, be aware of this disclaimer: trading for exchange is considered high risk and may not be suitable for everyone. This video is intended for informational and educational purposes only. For continuing watching this video, you agree with this disclaimer, please pause the video to read the entire disclaimer. So today's focus is routine, as I said, and it's a very important part because it's great to be in a flow, in a state of flow. That's very important as in anything, in fact, but in trading too. Once a trader is in a flow, you're kind of in a constant good vibe that pushes you further, and you make better decisions more naturally without thinking too deeply about them. So that's why routine is so important. It gives you a very good structure. So let's talk about that a bit more. Basically, a routine is the same process that we apply for our trading, and then very consistently day in and day out. And when we do that, we get more consistency in all kinds of fields like analysis, entries, management, and risk. When we apply the same analysis to our charts, and we apply the same techniques for entries, and we use the same trade management, and we use the same risk, then we are basically more consistent in the way we trade, which is better for our results, and we are more secure and feel more confident about the results that we see, and also how we evaluate those results. For instance, if we see a few losses, then if we're not consistent, we're not sure what factor was important in that loss. Whereas if we're more consistent, it's easier to evaluate that, for instance, the strategy just failed that particular entry. That can always happen. Or there was a news event that perhaps rocked the boat for us. Whatever it is, it's more easier to do the evaluation. The routine also is, just a very good measurement for the strategy and our own performance, because if we implement the strategy more consistently, we can see whether it's our own implementation that is not so good, or whether the strategy is perhaps not as good as we were hoping for. So it's easier to actually identify the root cause. Now, once we have a routine going, it's going to do some good things for us. All right, we're going to get into a more stress-free zone. And in fact, it might become so stress-free that the routine is going to get boring. In fact, some routines will get boring. That's just part of life. When you start something new, it's exciting, but eventually you want to have the process very down pat and you understand everything. And once that is achieved, things might get a bit more boring. And that's the same with trading. When you tackle trading in the same consistent manner, then it might not have that excitement as in the past. But that's actually good, because that means that we can trade the markets with less emotions, and we're not going to be getting maybe that kick from the emotion side of point of view. But that's actually good, because we're going to be more neutral and more relaxed when trading. It's also going to make us feel more comfortable, because we know the ins and outs of our own trading plan and the process of that plan. And that leads to the fact that we don't think and overthink our own strategy, our own trading plan as much. It's more of a implementation, a thing we do, instead of a thing that we always think about all angles during the process of trading. If we overthink and think about each and every aspect of our trading activities, it's going to create a lot of stress, and it's going to have contradictory thoughts, and then we're going to do something impulsively that doesn't make sense in the long run. So by turning off that thinking cap and following our plan, of course, that reduces that second guessing, and that's a positive impact of a routine. So if you'd like to know more about our webinars, take a look at admiralmarkets.com, click on education, and then go to webinars. We have almost every day webinars with more education and live Forex market analysis. Thank you so much, and wish you good trading. Cheers.